me ask you something. How often do you give yourself credit for just how strong you really are? I'm not talking about the kind of strength people see on the outside, the image, the facade. I'm talking about the unshakable, relentless strength that comes from deep within you. You see, life doesn't hand you strength. Life tests you, challenges you, pushes you to the edge. And every time you rise, every time you choose to move forward when it would be easier to give up, you're building something extraordinary inside of you. Today we're going to uncover the 7 signs, the undeniable truths that show you are a person of immense strength. And as we dive into this, I want you to realize something powerful. You didn't stumble onto this journey of strength by accident. You're here because life has been molding you, shaping you into the unstoppable force you are meant to be. When life throws challenges your way, the way you respond reveals the depth of your inner strength. For some, obstacles create fear and hesitation, a sense of being overwhelmed by the unknown. But for a truly strong person, challenges are not seen as threats. They are viewed as opportunities to grow, adapt, and thrive. Resilience means standing tall in the face of adversity, refusing to let fear dictate your actions. It's the ability to remain calm under pressure, to think clearly even when the situation feels chaotic, and to trust yourself to find a way forward. This doesn't mean you don't feel fear at all. It means you don't allow fear to paralyze you. Instead, you channel that energy into determination, using it as fuel to push forward. Resilient people understand that setbacks are a part of life and don't internalize failure as a personal flaw. Instead, they see it as a stepping stone, a valuable lesson that can prepare them for future challenges. They know that fear is often an exaggeration of the mind, a projection of worst-case scenarios that rarely come true. By recognizing this, they take control of their emotions and focus on what can be done in the present moment. This mindset allows them to approach problems with a sense of curiosity and creativity, asking, what can I learn from this? How can I grow stronger through this experience? They draw upon their inner resources and the wisdom gained from past experiences to navigate through difficulties, no matter how daunting they may seem. Resilience is not about ignoring the difficulty of the challenge. It's about choosing to rise above it, refusing to give in to fear, and embracing the strength that lies within. When you stay true to your values, especially under pressure, you exhibit a level of strength that few possess. It's easy to stand by your principles when life is smooth, but true character is revealed in moments of difficulty. When faced with external demands, criticism, or the temptation to compromise, a strong person holds firm to what they believe in, refusing to be swayed by convenience or fear of judgment. And that's what true character is. This inner alignment with your values creates a sense of clarity and purpose. You're not easily shaken because your decisions are rooted in what truly matters to you. Even when the world around you feels chaotic, you have a guiding compass, your principles, that keep you grounded. This strength allows you to navigate complex situations with integrity, even when the easier path might be to give in or conform. Staying true to your values doesn't mean you're rigid or inflexible. It means you understand the difference between compromise and betrayal of self. You're willing to adapt when necessary, but never at the expense of your core beliefs. This kind of strength is deeply respected by others, as it demonstrates authenticity and courage. Pressure can come from many directions: society, relationships, career demands. But a strong person recognizes that no external force is worth losing their sense of self. They take ownership of their choices and are willing to face the consequences of living in alignment with their truth. This unwavering commitment to values creates not only self-respect, but also inspires others to do the same. True strength lies in standing firm even when the cost seems high, knowing that staying true to who you are will always outweigh temporary discomfort or challenges. I love this. I love it. So true. When faced with the inevitability of change, a strong person doesn't resist or cling to the comfort of the familiar. Instead, they embrace change as an opportunity for growth and transformation. They understand that life is a dynamic journey, constantly evolving, and that clinging to the past only leads to stagnation. This mindset allows them to adapt and thrive in environments where others might falter. Change can be intimidating because it often brings uncertainty. But a strong individual views this uncertainty as a chance to discover new possibilities. They approach change with curiosity rather than fear, asking themselves how they can grow, learn, and emerge better from the experience. They see transitions, whether in relationships, careers, or personal circumstances, as necessary steps to becoming the best version of themselves. Strong people understand that resistance to change doesn't prevent it from happening. Instead, they focus on controlling their response. They are willing to step out of their comfort zones, knowing that growth often requires discomfort. They take calculated risks, learn new skills, and develop resilience to face whatever comes their way. Their ability to embrace change stems from a deep belief in their capacity to handle whatever life presents. This confidence doesn't mean they never feel fear or doubt. It means they refuse to let those emotions hold them back. They trust that even when the path is unclear, they have the strength and resourcefulness to navigate it. By welcoming change, strong individuals not only grow personally, but also inspire those around them to do the same. Their openness creates opportunities for innovation, deeper connections, and unexpected successes. They understand that every new chapter brings the potential for something extraordinary, and they face it with courage and optimism. The courage to set boundaries and say no is one of the most defining traits of a strong person. It's not always easy to stand firm, especially when faced with the expectations or demands of others. Yet strong individuals understand that their time, energy, and emotional well-being are finite resources that must be protected. They prioritize their own needs and values, even if it means disappointing others. Saying no is not an act of selfishness. It's an act of self-respect. Strong people recognize that constantly saying yes to others can lead to burnout, resentment, and a loss of control over their own lives. By setting clear boundaries, they establish a sense of balance and ensure that their personal priorities are not overshadowed by the needs or agendas of those around them. This ability to set boundaries requires a deep understanding of one's own worth. Strong individuals know they don't need to seek approval from everyone, nor do they feel guilty for prioritizing themselves. They are clear and direct in their communication, expressing their limits without hostility or apology. This clarity not only reinforces their own sense of self-respect, but also commands respect from others. Boundaries also allow strong people to foster healthier relationships. By defining what is acceptable and what is not, they create an environment of mutual respect and understanding. They don't allow others to take advantage of their kindness or mistake their generosity for weakness. The courage to say no comes from recognizing that it's impossible to please everyone, and that trying to do so often leads to compromising one's own happiness and goals. Strong individuals are not afraid to disappoint others if it means staying true to themselves and maintaining their well-being. They understand that boundaries are not barriers, they are a form of self-care and empowerment. The end. Strong individuals have an innate ability to shift their focus from problems to solutions. When faced with challenges, they don't dwell on what went wrong or waste energy on blame and negativity. Instead, they channel their energy into finding actionable ways to move forward. This solution-oriented mindset is a hallmark of resilience and strength. Rather than getting stuck in a cycle of overthinking or despair, strong people assess the situation objectively and ask empowering questions. What can I do about this? What resources can I tap into? Who can I reach out to for help? This proactive approach allows them to break problems into manageable parts and work toward resolution step by step. They also possess the ability to remain calm and composed under pressure, which helps them think clearly and make rational decisions. Strong individuals understand that problems are an inevitable part of life, but they refuse to let obstacles define them or dictate their future. They see every problem as an opportunity to learn, grow, and develop new skills. This mindset also stems from their belief in their own capability to handle difficulties. Strong people are also adaptable and creative in their problem-solving approach. If one solution doesn't work, they pivot and try another until they find what does. They embrace the process, knowing that persistence often leads to breakthroughs. Ultimately, their ability to focus on solutions rather than problems allows them to maintain momentum and turn setbacks into stepping stones for success. This approach not only empowers them, but also inspires those around them to adopt a similar mindset. Strong individuals show compassion without compromising their self-respect. They have an incredible capacity to empathize with others, offering kindness, understanding, and support when it's needed most. However, their compassion doesn't come at the expense of their own well-being or boundaries. They know how to give from a place of strength, not sacrifice. This balance stems from a deep sense of self-awareness. Strong people understand their limits and recognize that being compassionate doesn't mean tolerating disrespect, manipulation, or toxic behavior. They can extend kindness without allowing themselves to be taken advantage of. And they're not afraid to walk away from situations that compromise their peace of mind. Their compassion is rooted in authenticity and strength. It's not about seeking approval or avoiding conflict. It's about genuinely wanting to uplift others while staying true to their own values. They know the difference between helping someone grow and enabling harmful patterns. This discernment allows them to offer meaningful support without losing sight of their own needs. At the same time, strong individuals are not afraid to stand up for themselves when necessary. They communicate their boundaries with clarity and confidence, ensuring that their compassion is met with mutual respect. They understand that true kindness includes being honest and direct, even in difficult conversations. This combination of compassion and self-respect creates healthier and more balanced relationships. It allows strong people to show up for others in a way that's sustainable and empowering rather than draining or one-sided. By valuing both their own needs and the needs of others, they demonstrate that kindness is a strength, not a weakness, and that respect for oneself is the foundation for truly meaningful connections. Strong individuals possess an unwavering ability to keep moving forward, even when the path ahead is unclear. Life is filled with uncertainties, and there are times when answers, solutions, or outcomes may not be immediately visible. Yet strong people don't let this ambiguity paralyze them. Instead, they take deliberate steps, trusting in their capacity to adapt, learn, and grow along the way. This perseverance comes from a mindset that values progress over perfection. Strong individuals understand that waiting for everything to be perfectly aligned before taking action often leads to stagnation. They know that clarity often comes from movement, from trying, failing, and adjusting as they go. Every small step they take is a declaration of their determination to rise above challenges and create momentum, no matter how uncertain the journey may feel. They are fueled by a deep inner belief that they are capable of handling whatever comes their way. This confidence is not born from arrogance, but from experience, knowing they've faced difficulties before and emerged stronger. Even when doubt creeps in, they choose action over inaction, understanding that fear of the unknown is best confronted by moving toward it. Strong individuals also rely on their ability to stay present. They focus on the next step rather than overwhelming themselves with the entirety of the journey. By breaking challenges into smaller, manageable actions, they maintain their focus and prevent feelings of being overwhelmed from taking hold. Even in moments of setback, strong people don't dwell on what went wrong. They reassess, recalibrate, and continue forward, refusing to let temporary obstacles define their progress. This resilience allows them to transform uncertainty into opportunity, proving time and time again that strength is not about knowing the entire path. It's about having the courage to take the next step. As we've explored today, the signs of strength are not always visible in the most obvious ways. True strength isn't just about physical power or external success. It's about resilience in the face of challenges, staying true to your values, embracing change, setting healthy boundaries, focusing on solutions, showing compassion without compromising yourself, and keeping forward momentum when the path isn't clear. These qualities are the foundation of a strong character, and they live within you. The journey to recognizing your own strength is not about perfection. It's about embracing who you are, accepting your flaws, and using them as stepping stones to become even better. Every challenge you face, every setback, every moment of doubt is simply an opportunity to tap into that inner power and rise even higher. So the next time you find yourself questioning your strength, remember these signs. Recognize that you have already shown incredible resilience and courage in countless ways, and that you have everything within you to continue pushing forward. Strength is not a destination. It's a process of growth, discovery, and continuous evolution. Keep embracing it and let your strength be the force that propels you to new heights.